Good evening. I'm Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Being a mom to 3 young children taught me not to believe every story I hear. So forgive me for not believing much of anything I heard tonight from President Biden. And while you reap the consequences of their failures, the Biden administration seems more interested in woke fantasies than the hard reality Americans face every day. Most Americans simply want to live their lives in freedom and peace. But we are under attack in a left-wing culture war we didn't start and never wanted to fight. I'm the first woman to lead my state, and he's the first man to surrender his presidency to a woke mob that can't even tell you what a woman is. The dividing line in America is no longer between right or left. The choice is between normal or crazy.
Help me, Black Jesus, please. I got to keep telling myself this is a family show. Woke fantasy. See, that's their buzzword now, y'all, for Black. And I want you to understand that. And freedom and peace. How in the heaven are you gonna have freedom and peace when you can't afford your groceries? Her state is one of the poorest states in the nation. And you know what this chick did as governor? One of the first things she takes pride in doing. And it's very telling that they had her, the woman who had to lie and cover up for President Donald J. Trump as his person that handled his press, as his press secretary. Very telling that they got her. So that shows you who is still in control of the Republican Party. But I digress. This woman wants to talk about freedom and peace. You can't have no peace if you got to work 3 and 4 jobs. You can't have no peace if you can't afford your groceries and your gas, your rent and your mortgage. You can't have no peace if you don't have paid sick time. You can't have no peace if you're not making a living wage. She want to talk about freedom and peace and the wars against normal and abnormal. Woman, get a clue. Jesus. I'm calling on Black Jesus, Joseph, and Mary on this one, Jackson.
You got to call out some boy. You got to call out everybody.
Everybody. I'm calling on the ancestors.
Yep, everybody.
In the ancestral plane, everybody we need. Yep. This is crazy. This is crazy land.
You know, I saw that video this morning, and like I hadn't really thought about Sarah Huckabee for quite some time. And then I was like, oh God, she's a governor. it totally like just I wasn't thinking about it. And I was like, because she's a governor of a state. Like, oh my goodness. But again, like the whole, let alone the terminologies that she's using, it's just, crazy and normal. Like that doesn't even make you look like you fight for the people, because the Democratic and the Republican Party are both very corporate entities. So like that didn't even do what you wanted it to do. Like you could have been like, we're gonna do better than the Republicans. Better, like, no, it's just she's just a pure hack. Everybody knows who her daddy is. They look just alike.
Yeah.
It's just, but she's the governor. That's quite frightening.
And she there because of her daddy. I mean, let's be honest about this. This is only about the name,
Yeah.
Y'all come get your governor. She think the most pressing issue of your state is to take Latinx out of the state documents. That was more important to her than dealing with the poor, helping small businesses. This chick, and then to go up against the gay community the way that she did, the transgender community the way that she did, just like that. Arkansas, get your governor. America, we got a problem, okay? Jackson and I, we just laying out a little bit. We can't do this all of it in 1 hour, but we have a problem, and we must stop being complicit in our own demise.